increased for this reporting period. That's according to the PriceWaterhouseCooper's 11th edition of Executive Directors' Practices and Remuneration Trends report. The professional services firm released the report in Rosebank earlier today.
PriceWaterhouseCooper has reported that the Gini coefficient of the employed has increased. Its Practices and Remuneration Trends report noted an increase of 0.011 compared to the previous year. The report states that the depressed economy and declining employment levels have put pressure on the working poor. But PwC's Annalisa Geke says it is encouraging to see that companies are paying their employees a little bit more than the minimum wage. Some companies have made the commitment to pay their employees a living wage of no less than 10,000 rand.
What we saw is that this year the Gini coefficient of the employed is sitting at about 0.436%, which is actually an increase of 0.011%. At this stage, it's difficult to tell what exactly has influenced this trend. It could have been influenced by a variety of things. But the fact that the gap is increasing is, of course, something to be concerned about. But on the other side, the fact that companies are finally starting to take on board this concept of a living wage is also encouraging.
Geke says the push for greater disclosure has forced companies to interrogate their remuneration practices. She was comparing the state of executive pay before and after King 4 reporting corporate governance came into effect. The report places the percentage increase of executive pay at 4.9% for JSE-listed companies compared to 7.5% last year.
The 7.5 of last year was clearly quite large. So there is definitely something to be said for the increased disclosure with King 4 and the increased focus on fair and responsible pay. So we do think that there is an element of that which is encouraging.
PwC says more needs to be done to improve remuneration practices. Balenhle Mthethwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.